Hey, how are you guys? So, this is my third vlog, and today I want to tell you something about my first jobs and what I'm doing now. So, when we finally found an apartment, I started to find a job. And because for that moment didn't have any documents, so I started work for a cash. And my first job was to help one Jewish guy. He was a Hasidic guy. He had, he still has, but back then he had a storage unit in Brighton Beach. So he was selling some stuff like a clothing. Mostly it was clothing for Jewish people, I think so, because of the kind of clothes, and it was part-time job. So I did uh, what 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 I did. I just came to him and helped him to move the boxes with the stuff. Also, I was helping him to count the stuff, package the stuff, then send this stuff, then put his stuff from car to storage, from storage to car. So it was actually very easy, but it was part-time job. So it could be like 2 hours, it could be like 3 hours, it could be an hour, or maybe 4 hours. Not not difficult, but for that moment my English was very very bad, and I even didn't know the word count. So I remember when he asked me to count the stuff, I didn't understand what to do. Yeah, it was funny. But so I didn't work for a long time. It was short period, but then, because we had some savings from Russia, so I bought a car, a Toyota Sienna, because I knew that it will help me to find a good job, maybe work as a delivery guy. And what I did, I started to help people to transfer, like from their houses to airport, maybe from work to house, maybe just help someone to pick up someone. So yeah, and I found the pickups from some chats, all right, Russian chats, but it it wasn't so good, because it could be like a one times a day, maybe 1 or 2 times in a week. So what I did else, I started to I took off my seats, and because this minivan is, it's kind of big, so I started doing small movings. Okay, like no furniture, just bags, boxes, maybe some small furniture, but yeah, like people from one room or students, I helped them. uh, Also, I helped some Jewish people to transfer their stuff, to transfer their families. Like, I also helped some Ravin, right? I don't know how, the monk from the synagogue. I also helped them to move in the neighborhoods. It was mostly it was Williamsburg, below the bridge, below the Williamsburg bridge, where is the Jewish area. So I helped the rabbins to travel. Then I delivered some food from like some food places to the synagogues, and yeah, and then yeah, and then after all, I got my documents, I got social security number, I got work authorization, and I started work on Uber Eats. I started delivered food, and not only food, it could be like a packaging. Yeah, and I still did. I still provide some moving because yeah, moving was not so often, but you can get more money for the less time. Okay, because I don't really like this kind of job when you deliver food because it like it's always when you have to be alone and it's kind of boring. And you know the reason is I also don't like to deliver some small stuff and food because it's risky. You can easily get a ticket because the parking in New York City are very tough. It's hard to find a good. It's hard to find a parking. So you just double park. You leave your car sometimes open, sometimes on the blinkers, and you have to go upstairs. And yes, sometimes it's hard to get into the building, and like sometimes people don't answer. You know, so yeah, you can get like $10, $7, but you also can get a ticket for $65. So yeah. And then I switched my job and I started working on Amazon. It calls Amazon Flex when you deliver packages to people who order some stuff from Amazon, and also not only packaging, it can be a food. For example, like Amazon Fresh. So you deliver some food stuff to people. It can be like one bag or maybe two bags. Sometimes it's 7 bags. Mostly it's a water, like maybe some conserves. Oh, I don't know this word in English, but it's primary food for people. Okay, yeah, and it was nice, yeah, but still I don't talk with anyone. So, and I knew that I want to find a good job and I have to improve my English for it because without English you can't find a good job. So I thought I should find another work. So I went to some websites and I actually find some job. It a little bit belongs to my previous job in Russia. So I had to check the phones, the used one, and I have to put the phones on the cable to computer and check how everything works, the camera, the touch screen, the sound, the dynamics, the how it connected, how it locked or not locked. So I think you understand what I'm talking about because you heard about restore phones, refusable store phones, when phone was used by someone but something was broken, it was originally replaced, and again you can sell it like almost new one. Okay, yeah. So I almost worked there for like 2 weeks and I left it because it was much boring. So I was alone, no one is talking. Mostly there were a lot of people working around me, but they are Spanish speakers. Yeah, and so I couldn't speak with anyone, and I asked my boss, do we speak or not? And he said, no, we don't speak, we have to work, like don't waste your time. And I said, I'm sorry because I have to leave because I want to improve my English, this is my goal. Yeah, and yeah, they actually asked me to stay because I was good in this. I was thinking very fast. I was smart in this because, yeah, as I said, it belongs to my previous job. Yeah, but I said no. Unfortunately, I have to leave because I want to improve my English. Then I started to work on TaskRabbit as a furniture assembler, and I kind of like it. It's not so hard. Mostly it's very simple furniture like an IKEA, and yeah, and the thing is you can talk to the customers because when you come, customers explain you what to do, and you can talk to them if they are not busy, and I like it. But the reason is it can be like on the one part of the city, and the next job can be in another part of the city. For example, you can do something on the Bronx and then you have to go to the Staten Island, and for this you have to use your car, and as I said, it was really difficult to park the car. Sometimes you park your car, so it when you park your car it's so expensive, so you spend all the money you earn to the parking. So yeah, it didn't make any sense. So what I did, I still work as a mover, and I started provide my services as a mover on TaskRabbit, and it was good. It was very good. So I started working using my van, and then I rent a minivan, and then I rent a van, a Mercedes Sprinter, and I start working, and it was very good. You know, I earned a good money, but unfortunately, I did something wrong. But no, I didn't do something wrong. I was too honest, okay? So I asked my friend to help me, but he wasn't work on TaskRabbit. So then TaskRabbit managers asked me who I was working with. I tell it was my friend, and they told me that I broke the rules because you can only involve someone from TaskRabbit, the people who already work with TaskRabbit. And so this was the reason that they blocked me, and they blocked me forever. So yeah, I lost my job. I lost the way to find a new gigs and new customers, but I was working almost for a year, so I had a list of my customers, and I tried to talk to them directly, and yes, they started share my number with their friends, and I also made some business cards, the flyers. I opened a Facebook group. Then I made my own website. Then I opened a Google business. Yeah, and so I still doing moving, and I like it. Yeah. So, but now moving is not so busy as I wish. But anyway, I still working, and maybe in my next vlog I will explain you why I'm working as a mover. So I think that's it. I was thinking about to explain what was my way to find a job and what I did, and that's it. Next time I will tell you more about my moving jobs. Okay, thank you, and bye bye.